How old are your legs? Not your birthday, your legs. Some people are 75 with the legs of a 40-year-old. Others are 60 with the legs of an 80-year-old. In the next few minutes, you and I are going to find out exactly where yours stand. 4 simple tests, most of them done right in your chair, no equipment needed. By the end, you will have a real number for the true age of your legs, and you will know the single weakest link that is pulling that number down. No long lecture, no filler. Get a sturdy chair and let us start right now. Welcome to Health Mile. If this is helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We bring you practical, science-backed health guides every single week. And tell us in the comments, which city are you watching this from today? Test 1. Symmetry. For years, we can quietly favor an old knee or hip injury and shift our weight onto the stronger leg without even realizing it. One side grows weaker and we do not notice until one day that weak leg lets us down. Let us check both sides right now. Sitting in your chair, lift your right leg out in front of you and raise your foot off the floor. Straighten it as far as is comfortable. Hold it there for a full 10 seconds. Pay attention to the front of your thigh. Is there any shaking? Good. Now lower your right leg and do the same with the left. Lift your left leg and compare. Does it feel heavier? Did it start shaking sooner? Lower your leg and score it. If both legs held for 10 seconds easily with no shaking and they felt the same, your symmetry is excellent. Subtract 10 years. If one leg shook noticeably or felt clearly weaker than the other, you have an imbalance. Leave your age unchanged. If you could not hold a straight leg even for 5 seconds, that is a sign of lost muscle tone. Add 10 years. Remember your running total and move to Test 2. Test 2. Circulation. You still do not need to stand up. Your feet are the farthest point from your heart, and that is exactly where blood has the hardest time reaching. We are going to check this with what doctors call the capillary refill test. One important condition: do this in a warm room and not right after coming in from outside. Cold on its own slows the color from returning even in a perfectly healthy person, which would give you a false result. Take off your sock. Press firmly with your thumb on the skin on top of your foot or on the nail of your big toe. Hold for 3 seconds until the spot turns white. Now, let go and watch how quickly the pink color comes back. Because temperature and time of day affect this test slightly, it is worth 5 years rather than 10. If the pink came back almost instantly, within 1 or 2 seconds, and your feet are usually warm, your circulation is excellent. Subtract 5 years. If the color took 3 or 4 seconds to return, or if by evening your skin holds deep marks from the elastic of your socks, these are normal age-related changes. Leave your number as it is. If the color took longer than 5 seconds to come back and your feet are often ice cold or go numb, add 5 years and have a doctor take a look at your feet. Slow circulation in the extremities is better checked sooner rather than later. Test 3. Strength. This one requires a little movement. Doctors have long used the chair stand test because it is closely tied to staying independent and to fall risk as we age. The logic is simple. To stand up without using your hands, your quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of your thigh, must be strong enough to control the movement and keep you from pitching forward. Make sure your chair is steady and will not slide back. Sit in your chair, cross your arms over your chest, and plant your feet firmly on the floor. Your job is to stand all the way up with a straight back and sit all the way back down 5 times in a row without using your hands at any point. Take it at a comfortable pace. Do not rush. The real key is control on the way down. A slow, controlled descent tells you far more about your true leg strength than the standing up part. A good benchmark is finishing 5 reps in about 15 seconds. If you completed all 5 reps smoothly and steadily with no hands on your thighs or arm rests, that is excellent muscle strength. Subtract 10 years. If you had to put a hand on your knee at least once to push off, your muscles are already losing mass. leave your age unchanged. If you could not stand without your hands at all, or had to stop because of pain, that is a serious strength deficit. Add 10 years. Test 4. Balance. This is the fourth and final test, and it is the most important one. Strong muscles are useless if your brain is not certain exactly where your body is in space. With age, the sensors in your feet gradually lose their sharpness, and the signals they send to the brain become slower and less precise. This test is called the tandem stance, and it is the one test today where you need to set up carefully before you begin. Make sure you are protected on both sides. The best option is to stand in a corner of the room so you have a wall on your left and on your right. If there is no corner available, stand next to a wall on one side and place a sturdy chair on the other. No matter what happens, you will have something to grab. If you feel yourself beginning to tip, simply take hold of your support. That is not a failure. That is your result. Place your feet in a single straight line as if you were walking a tightrope, with the heel of one foot right against the toes of the other. Keep your back straight and look straight ahead, not down at your feet, because looking down actively throws off your balance. Hold for 30 seconds. If you held all 30 seconds steady as a rock, your balance is outstanding. Subtract 10 years. If you held longer than 15 seconds but did not quite reach 30, your balance is solid and above average. Subtract 5 years. If you held between 10 and 15 seconds, that is the average range for your age. Leave your number unchanged. If you held between 5 and 10 seconds, your balance has already slipped, and this is exactly the thing to focus on first. Add 5 years. If you grabbed your support or stepped off the line in under 5 seconds, your risk of a fall at home is high. Add 10 years. And this is the link to work on first, because balance comes back faster than almost anything else with the right practice. Now, let us run through an example. Say our viewer John is 75. His symmetry was perfect. -10. His circulation was excellent. -5. He stood up from the chair 5 times with no hands. -10. He held the tandem stance for the full 30 seconds. -10. 75 minus 35 equals 40. At 75 years old, John's legs function like a 40-year-old's. That is exactly what we are all working toward. Now picture John with weaker balance and a hidden imbalance. The same math carries his number well past his birthday, all the way to 90. And that is not a sentence. It is a map. It shows you one thing clearly: where to start. What number did you get? Head to the comments and write 2 numbers: your age on paper and the age of your legs. If you are in great shape, say it with pride. I am 72, and my legs are 42. Let everyone see that the years are not the end of the story. And if your leg age came out older than your real age, do not feel discouraged. That number is not a verdict. It is a starting point, and every single one of those markers can be improved with the right focus. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to Health Mile. We post practical, no-nonsense health guides every single week. Your age is what is written on your paperwork. The health of your legs is something you can work on every single day. See you in the next video.